How to animate your AI video for free. Mind you, not Grok AI and not Flow AI. Yes, and it's 100% free and unlimited. I'm going to show you step by step on how I was able to animate this AI video you are seeing here for 100% free without having to pay. Obviously, you know Grok was free before and is not free again. And aside that, even the paid version, right, is still not unlimited. They've reduced it from being able to generate 200 videos to now only 40 videos per day. And even if you want to share subscription, obviously you know that is not even enough for you to do anything at all. And Flow, that was, obviously free, that they used to give credit before, now they are now doing like this. They are now giving too much problems, and with that many people cannot actually animate their video using Flow AI again. But in this video I'm going to be showing you few steps on how you can still animate your AI video for free, just like the one I did earlier, as you can see on the screen, right? So I'm going to be carrying you along. I'm going to be showing you step by step tutorial on how you can actually still animate your AI video for free without using Grok or Flow AI. So if this is your first time of coming across my video, my name is Blessing and I talk about free AI tools that you can actually use to animate your videos, and also how to actually make money online, and tips on how you can actually use your phone and make money doing tutorials and stuff. And without wasting much of your time, let's dive in. And also, if you are new, do well to like, subscribe, share, and comment so that more people can also watch and learn from videos like this. And like I said earlier, without wasting much of your time, let's dive in already. Okay, guys, so the first thing we are going to do is head over to our chat GPT. This is to actually go and getting our prompts, our story ideas, prompts for images, and even image as well. So let me go and show you exactly how to get your story idea and start, your story. So right, the first thing I did was come to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to generate me a story about two friends that are NYSC coppers, right? And there was no really this, just like maybe government is not paying them the time they are supposed to pay and all of that. So that was exactly what I told ChatGPT to give me a story about that, right? These are the prompts, and I'm going to be posting this prompt on my Telegram channel. So if you want it, the link to joining my Telegram channel is on my video description. And also, like I said, for our class that is currently ongoing, if you still want to learn AI content the right way, how to grow your account and how to actually monetize your audience, the link to joining the class is on this video description, so you can check it out and join, so you can also start learning the right way and make money the right way. So right now, I now told ChatGPT to write a story about that, and this is it. I told it I want it very short and simple. And you can see ChatGPT has written the story for me. This is basically how you can actually get your story idea. That's if you don't have it upstairs. Don't forget, this is if you have if you don't have your story idea upstairs, but if you have it upstairs, you don't need either of this. You don't need either of this. What you just need to do is write down the story. You can tell ChatGPT to enhance it or something, right? So this basically it. And then after it was done, you can see the video is very short. After it was done, generating the story, and I told it that I should turn it into a dialogue scene and put where one person should talk and stop talking and when the other person should talk. Do you get this? Actually give ChatGPT the room to put their name, writing something, when to pause and when not to talk, so that it can give that realistic movement and all of that. So now you can see, Amara, you have been broke for years, yet somehow you are still alive, right? So you can actually see them having conversation and all of that, right? So like I said, the story is short because I wanted it for the purpose of this video. But if you want yours long, go ahead and make it entertaining, that something that people can actually watch and be glued to your channel. That's what you need for you to be able to succeed. So right now, the next thing I did now was to tell ChatGPT to turn it like that based on the story upstairs up there. You should actually turn it into should generate me my image scene, like the prompt for each of the scene that I can actually use to animate the video that I want it to be in 3D Pixar style. This is where you get the right to choose how you want your video to be. If you want it in realistic style, if you want it in cinematic style, 3D style, 3D ultra realistic, they are just different types. 2D, any one you want. This is where you get to change it to what you want. So I told ChatGPT that the prompt it to generate for me should be in 3D style, right? So the next thing else now was ChatGPT now generating the scene for me. You can see it has actually created the character for me. You can see Amara here. Amara, the beautiful young Nigerian, smooth dark skin, and you can see that ChatGPT has actually written how they should look, their body texture, their outfit, their hairstyle, every single thing. It actually wrote down that for me. You can see Zina, you can see it also still, make sure to describe her very well. Then the environment, how the environment should be, and the style. This is what happened when you put in a good prompt out there. Now after that, I now went ahead to generate me my scene one, right? And this is the scene one, as you can see it here, right? So it has now generated the image prompt for each of the scene. The next thing I now did was to tell it to generate the images for me, which it actually did, but because I was out of limit, that's why I was not able to get that. And then this is the image that ChatGPT generated for me. So these are the images that ChatGPT generated for me because it's about NYSC and all of that, right? So these are the images, and this is what we are going to be using to animate our video. So now the next thing now we are going to do is go ahead and obviously to go and find where and animate our video, which is the most important place here, right? So you can see the environment, you can see it even describe a school named Unity Secondary School, which obviously I don't know if that exists, but because of the story and all of that, you can see the characters are consistent, so everything is still based on your prompting, right? So now the next thing we are now going to do is to go and animate our video, which is the most important place, right? Animating the video. So now let's go ahead and go and copy our prompt so we can actually come and animate our video. Okay guys, so now the next thing we are now going to do is head over to ChatGPT again to go and copy out the prompt for this video animation. Now you can see the story here. It said, Amara, you have been broke for years now, right? Yet you are still alive and all of that. So now we are going to look for who Amara is and who Zina is so that we can use it to describe them very well so that the AI, whatever platform, will understand who to talk and who not to talk. Note that sometimes it can actually, animate you video that just does not make sense, right? It can, instead of making the right character that you put in to talk, it can actually make one person to be the one talking. So it is now in your right position for you to go ahead and edit it until you have exactly what you want. So sometimes when I put out video there, sometimes it's still used to, because it's tutorial. But if I want to do it for a full video, it's not supposed to be like that. It's impossible, right? So what I'm going to do is now, okay, Amara is the light. Okay, no, let me go and look for who Amara is, right? From there we are going to know what we are doing, right? So Amara, beautiful young African woman, smooth dark skin. Okay, Amara is a dark skin one, right? Amara is a dark skin one. So let me go check. Amara is a dark skin. Almost both of them are dark though, but I'll just say Amara, the one with long hair. Okay, I'll say Amara. I'll say Amara. Um, I'll paste it here just to do what we usually do to edit it. I'll say Amara. I say the girl with Amara, the girl with long hair, right? Because obviously talking to Zina is the one that is always broke, obviously. So Zina, the girl with short hair, right? So I'll now come down here and say both using Nigerian, sorry, Nigerian English, right? And speaking slowly. Then I'll cover and say open another one and say not pidgin. Then I'll cover. Then I'll go ahead and select all so we can go and animate our video. Okay guys, so now once we are done copying our prompts for the video, we are going to come over to our Chrome. We're going to come over to our Chrome and then we are going to search for Qwen AI, right? So this first one you are seeing here, this is the one we are going to be going with. Right, so we are going to click on it, and once we click on it, we are going to go ahead. If you've not signed up, you go ahead and sign up. But for the meantime, you are going to come to this place that says there are different options. You can still use it to generate your prompts, you can use it to generate your images, you can use to do deep research and all of that. But we are going to be using the video generation option since we've already generated our images and all of that. So I'm going to click on video generation, right? So I'll wait for it to load, right? So I'll go ahead and click on login so I can sign up with my Gmail. So I'll cut this out for security purpose, right? So I'll click and select the email that I want to use and wait, and then go ahead and click on login, and then here we go. Now it has said I should confirm, which I have done that, right? Please. So they are asking me to do this bot stuff, so I'll just drag, you have to drag it to match with this, right? So we are done, and then we are completely logged in, right? So now this is what is going to show you. It's going to bring you into something like this, right? Now this is what is going to show you, which is where you can actually animate your video, right? So you are going to click on this plus sign here, and once you click on the plus sign, it's going to show you different options. Now you can see the logo, you can see image logo, so you go ahead and click on the image logo, right? Then click on photo library and then selecting the video you want to, sorry, the image you want to use for the video. So I'll click on it and then I'll go ahead and come back to my chat GPT for the prompts we copied, like we edited earlier, you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and copy out the prompt, and then I'll come back again here. Now you can see that's entered, so I'm going to paste in the prompt that I copied from ChatGPT, and then I'll click on animate here and wait for it to load. Now it is generating. Now this particular website or this particular tool, you can actually use it every single day because they get to renew your limit every single day. Yes, you can actually animate video every day, just like how Grok was, that every day they give you limit and all of that. So, and aside that, you can also switch your Gmail to another one to continue animating. So we're going to wait for it to animate. It's just like Grok, it not doesn't take that long to actually animate. So why I actually don't want to cut it out so that you can see the step that it just did not stop. You get, it did not stop animating. Now I'm going to wait for it to generate so that we can actually check, so that we can actually put the second one, right? But while this is loading, I'm still going to come back to my chat GPT to copy the second prompt for this tutorial, right? So this one stopped at unlike you madam rich girl. So I'm going to unlike you madam rich girl, so I'm going to start from the place that says Amara, you think it is money, it's just decision. Okay, so I'll copy to this point here, and then I'll repaste here. I'll now say Amara, I'll say the girl on long hair, then Zina the girl on short hair, right? I'll close, then I'll repeat again here, Amara the girl on long hair, right? Then I'll come here, remove this, and sorry, I'll put the laugh now, right? So now you can see here. So I'll go ahead and copy it all. So I'll go and use and animate it. So while we are waiting for this one, now this one is done. Let's play and see. Sorry, I want to reduce the distance so that it will not be playing here.
Broke for years. Yet, somehow, you Madam Rich.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do now is repaste another one here. So I'm going to still click on this and I still upload the image again. And then I will now repaste the prompt again, right? This time around I want it shorter. So I'll just remove some parts. I'll select this part. Remember that this can only animate 5-second video, so your prompt should be as short as possible. So I'll go ahead and click on animate again and wait for it to generate. So now, once you have all your video generated, once you have once you know that all your videos has been generated, it's now for you to go and use CapCut and put all of them together to become one, right? So while this is generating, I'll still go back again to my ChatGPT to copy the remaining one, right? So after Amara said vendor, shawarma vendor, okay, I'll now say Zina. I'll now copy this and say paste it here and still say Zina um the girl sorry the girl on short hair. So I'll go ahead and copy all again and then come and wait for this one to actually generate so that I can go ahead and animate the remaining one. So basically this is actually how you can obviously animate your AI video. Now remember I said earlier that if you are out of limits for the day, you can always switch your email to another email. That's why it is sweet, because now let's say today they give you like 100 credits, right? Then that 100 credits is to generate like 3, 4, or 5 video. You can then switch to another Gmail again that they give you 100 credits. Then you switch to another one that they will give you 100 credits. Do you get? Then you now use that every single day, knowing fully well that tomorrow the thing is going to renew. Do you get? You can then use again. Now this other one is done generating. Now let's play and see. Let's wait for it to load so that we can play.
You think it's money, it's just decisions. So today,
You can see that, right? It's really really beautiful. So it is now in your way for you to actually go on and continue generating like this. You remember I copied prompts earlier, so I'll just go ahead and put in the prompts here, still use the same image, put in the prompt and still animate again. Wait for it to load. Obviously I still click on animate again, so it's still generating. You can see I've done 3 videos. So like I said earlier, you can actually use one story and animate it in all your this thing. At the end of the day, when you are done, you go ahead and go and use CapCut to to put all of them together. So now what you are going to do once you are done animating, click on this download button down here, and then once you click on it, wait, click on this download button. Now it's loading, it's loading. Now you see it has downloaded and it's going to save inside your file. So this is basically how you can actually animate your AI video for free, and this gives real dialogue and everything. When you are done with this, you go ahead and keep on changing your email, changing them until you have everything intact. Then you can then go and use your CapCut and combine them together to become story. Then from there you can go ahead and post it for for view. So this is actually how you can actually use this platform and animate your AI video for free. If there's any other question you would like to ask, drop it at the comment section. And if you are interested in joining our class that is currently live, click on the link is on my video description. And if you also want a one-on-one, my email is on my video description. Yes. So let's wait for this one to actually upload before we go ahead and end the video. Let's see. So this is basically how you can actually do it, guys. It's as simple as this, as simple as now. It's done generating. Let's play again and see what we have here.
Editions. So they, maybe don't social media too. You really think we'll make it?
Okay, now you can see that, right? So that's basically it. So once you're done, just go ahead and put everything together and turn it once, guys. So that was it today on how you can actually animate your AI video for free. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.